Let's review our strategy we used last week for adding numbers. That's right, it was count all. Today, we're going to learn about a new one.
Evan is having a birthday. He has 5 red balloons and 2 blue balloons. How many balloons does he have in all? This is the addition sentence. The plus sign means to add. The box is used for the number that is missing. We can find how many there are by counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But wait, there is an easier way. It's called count on. Let me show you. Counting on means starting at one number and continuing to count on from that number. Let's start with the 5 red balloons and count on. We start at 5, 6, 7. Evan has 7 balloons. There is just one more thing. Remember, when you count on from one number to another, you say the greater number as the starting number, then continue counting on. When you count 5 plus 2, you start with the 5, and then count on 2 more, 6, 7. That's how you count on. This is a good strategy to use when one of the add-ins is 1, 2, or 3.
Remember, when we add, it's always using a part and a part to make a whole, right? So today what we are going to use is we are going to count on from one part to get the rest of our number. So our goal today is I can add by counting on from a number. Can you say that with me? I can add by counting on from a number. Good job. Let's get started. Boys and girls, we're going to review what it looks like to count all first. So this activity I'm doing right now, it says 4 plus 3, and I'm going to count all. So I'm going to put 4 ghosts out there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to add 3 witches to my picture. Here are 3 witches. Do you see that? All right. Counting all would be that I touch and count every single one of these pieces. So watch as Miss Chapman does that to find my total. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would write my answer of 7 on my paper here. And I'm just going to write it on my paper and put it here. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. Now, let's try that strategy of counting on. So Miss Chapman's going to pull these off. I've got my new number here. It is 6 plus 4. So I'm going to count on. I'm going to pick which number is bigger, 6 or 4. That's right, 6. So what I would do on my activity is I would circle that bigger number, because just like we said, we put that in our rock. So then I'm going to say 6. Okay, now I'm going to count on 4 more. So I'm going to just put 4 ghosts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I put 6 in my rock. Ready? 6, or I could touch it and say 6. Now I'm going to count my 4 ghosts. 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you see what I did there? Let's try it again. We go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my answer is going to be equal to 10. And then I would write that on my activity. Let's try one more using that same strategy. Remember, I circle the bigger number and then I count on from there. Here's my new number. It is 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2. So I'm going to use, this time I think I'm going to use some pumpkins. So I've got 5 is my bigger number. I circle 5. I'm going to add 2 more. So then I'm going to just only drag up my 2 pumpkins to show those 2. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to point at 5, 5, and I'm going to count on from there. 5, 6, 7. See how I did that? I'll do it one more time. 5, 6, 7. So what is my answer? That's right. I would write that my answer is equal to 7, and I would put that on my board. Great work, you guys. I hope to see you doing the same thing today in your activities. So now we have 2 strategies to use when we practice adding. The first one is count all of the numbers. You can do that by counting on your fingers or by drawing them out. The second strategy is to count on from a number, right? So usually when we do this one, we try and find that bigger number and we put it in our rock and then we count on from that number. So go ahead and use that count on strategy today in your work.